Hey, I'm Paik with Bakcou. Welcome back to another Bakcou tutorial. Today we're gonna go over how to take off a Bafang Mid Drive motor. Let's get to it. First step is we're gonna take our chain off the bike. This works for any bike with a derailleur on it, but this happens to be our Storm Jaeger with a tensioner. You're gonna just move it with your hand to release and put some slack in the chain, and then just roll it off the chain ring, and then you can just hang it out of the way. Our next step, you're gonna need an 8mm hex. You're gonna take your crank bolts off. These will be in there pretty good, but so you'll wanna have some kind of socket with some leverage on it. Okay, now that you have that off, you're gonna use a crank puller. We like to use a Pedros one. They have a good clearance to clear our cranks. So you'll insert that in there, you'll get the threads started. And then you'll feel these threads tighten up. Once you feel those tighten up, you'll spin your crank puller to the right until it tightens, and then you'll go ahead and start to remove the crank. So next thing, we'll take our chain ring off. There's a nut here, we call it the Bafang nut. You'll need a special tool to take it off, we can show that. And it is reverse threaded or left hand threaded, so make sure you make a note of that. We like to use an impact to take it off. It's just easier, you don't have to put a screwdriver in it to stop the chain ring from spinning or whatnot. So if you don't have that, you don't need it. You can do it with a socket or something like that, but we like to use an impact to take it off. Okay, so now we're gonna get to our mounting bolts. We're gonna take this plastic cover off. It's the only plastic piece on the motor, has 3 holes for Phillips head screws in them. So we're gonna go ahead and take those off. Now you've got that all loosened up, you just grab this cover, wiggle it free, and then now you'll be able to see your 3 mounting bolts, and also all your motor electrical connections are in there as well. Next, we're gonna take the mounting bolts off on the motor. You'll need a 13mm socket to do that, and also it's nice to have in hand a 5mm Allen. You can use that on the back side to keep them from spinning if they're spinning on you. The next step is you're gonna drive these mounting pins out. These ones are in there pretty soft, I can push them with my hands, but sometimes you'll need a little, a hammer and then some kind of old screwdriver, or this is a square bit, just whatever you don't care to bang on. And then you can just place them on there and hammer them out, like so. Like I said, these ones are super loose. The majority of them are loose and you don't need to drive them out, but sometimes you'll need to drive them out. Okay, so now the motor is sitting free. We'll just need to pick it up and unplug our electrical connections. You can set a block here or something to set the motor on if you'd like. I normally just balance it right here on the frame. Just be careful to not knock it off there. And then you'll just go in with a flathead screwdriver and unplug all your connections down here. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you have any other questions or any other videos you'd like us to go over, leave those in the comments. If you have any questions with your bike in specific, call our customer service line or find us on our website. Remember to like and subscribe and give us a follow. Thank you.